Area DMG.
Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Philip Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and today we're going to talk a little bit about, Tui's Totes The Goat. Okay. I've kind of played quite a bit of this already. I actually spent maybe about 30-45 minutes on it, and I was just like, well, you know what? Let's find out a little bit about this game. Let's turn down the volume. Okay then. Let's turn up my There we go. Okay, so I've got the commentary up, and I've got the volume for the game at a comfortable level. Pretty much. Oh, by the way, for some bizarre reason, you can hit this button to play around with the thing here. Oh, I'm using a joystick for this for a second to prove kind of a point, which I'll get into. Let's see. I was going to do like a little a quick look at this, but I realized, you know what? I played it for maybe an hour. See all these characters? You buy these characters with coins, and they're kind of one of the big reasons to replay it. And as you can tell, I already have all of them. Maybe they'll add more in the future or something, but let's get into Totes the Goat from Tui. Now, I should probably mention that I do like Renegade Kid and a Tui. I did like Renegade Kid, and I do like a Tui. I like Zeo Drifter. It's a good game. I like Mutant Mudds. It's a really good game. I like Chicken Wiggle. It's a good game that not enough people gave a chance. I am looking forward to liking Treasure Knots whenever it comes out. My suggestion is, please don't let Treasure Knots be your fez. Anyways, I'm gonna pick one of these because this reminds me a little bit of if you've ever played. Trying to remember the name of it. It's kind of like a Crossy Road. Like the art style for these kind of looks like something you'd see in Crossy Road, right? Okay. Now I'm playing this with a joystick because I will make a point about the play control in a little bit. I played it originally with the Joy-Con, and I tried playing it with a Pro controller, and there's a bit of an issue when it comes to the controls. Well, anyways, this game is actually like, let's see, let me find one of these. I'm going to be this cat. Why not? Oh wait, what gets me is that there's not a frog, is there? Kind of a missed opportunity to not have a frog. Let's go get this knight. Oh, when you pick characters, the background changes a little bit to match with them, right? There's Max from Mutant Mudds, Grant from Mutant Mudds, Zeo Drifter from Zeo Drifter, Chicken Wiggle from Chicken Wiggle, and Rhode Island Smith from Treasure Knots. Anyways. Oh, there's several control options. Control configuration 1, let's check that out real quick. It's pretty much this does that. Buttons don't do anything really. I've noticed that the best way to play is actually with the Joy-Con and use the left, left buttons on that, because for some reason it doesn't seem to support single Joy-Con play for some reason, which kind of feel like they need to add some stuff to this particular game. One, single Joy-Con support would be good. Some type of multiplayer would be good, like two characters on the same little board. I feel like there's a lot in this concept that hasn't been explored. Oh, and on the controls, if I'm pushing right now, see? Nothing. Pushing forward, pushing up, pushing down, pushing left. You have to push diagonally like it's Q BERT, which is fine. Although if you're using the D-pad, pushing left, right, up or down, or whatnot will help you move. The different configurations they have is, this one is, let's see, a little bit more sensitive to it. And then configuration 3, where when you go this, whichever way you aim doesn't matter, but pushing the button matters. And then configuration 4. Again, when you're moving around here, you'll do this. Now, most people compare this to Q BERT, but Q BERT is a superior game in every single way, and I will explain why. Because I'm going to go into this and I'm going to, well, aside from the fact that, wow, I unlocked all these characters really quick, that's because some of the characters on the bottom part there give you more coins as you go through. Let's talk a little bit about how this game plays. Okay, you can go through and collect these little coins. If you're playing with a normal character, you get 1 coin per thing, right? Oh, by the way, those things up there, they jump through a, you get 3 lives. You continue, you start at the top of the maze. And, there you go. It's actually easier to play this with a Joy-Con using the D-pad. But I like trying to make it more challenging. Now here's the issue. Like, see those penguin things? Those penguin things, or crows, or whatever they are, they jump like 2 spaces. They also don't hunt you. Other enemies, like these bears, don't really hunt you. They just sit there for a little bit. And they'll kind of hunt you, sort of. But generally they do their own thing. Which makes them more obstacles than enemies. Most of the time, if you die in this game, it's your fault. Oh, by the way, there's multiplayers. Actually, let me go ahead and die and get these out of the way. Okay, let's go ahead and do quit. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and turn on Pro Controller. Let's go ahead and change that Pro Controller to our main controller. Change grip order. There we go. So we turn that off. Let's go back to Totes The Goat. Okay, let's do controls. Let's go ahead and kid around a bit. I feel like the Pro Controller support's good, but I kind of feel like this could really use some HD rumble. The music, I kind of wish the music took on a flair for whichever character you were using. Like, for example, the sound effects are what takes the flair of whatever character you're using. For some reason, like, let's pick this thing, Blockhead, right? That's its sound effect. Oh, by the way, whenever you go on to things that you haven't changed yet, you'll get a bonus multiplier for the more that you do at that one point. Well, a lot of this game, you will be waiting for enemies to move out of your way. Especially when they get to the sheep. The sheep just take forever to move. And, anywho. Somebody thought that was funny. Okay. Personally, there's a couple things I would probably change about this game. Especially, and they all have to do with the way that it plays. Music is fine, it's kind of arcadey. The graphics are fine, but the controls, they're okay. You just have to get used to them, kind of, especially if you're using the D-pad. But I kind of wish that they let you use a right, left, up, or down input as the same as being like a diagonal. Yep. Sometimes the enemies feel like they chase you. Sometimes they don't. One thing I like about Q BERT is being chased by the enemies. Which these technically, they don't seem that interested in you for the most part. And then like you're just pretty much just kind of wandering here and they just become kind of like generic obstacles. Little spikes, that's an interesting touch. Oh look, here's a sheep. Beep beep, it's a sheep. Look, it's gonna sit there for a while. Oh, yeah, whatever. I thought it was going to jump toward me, but it didn't. Oh well. Oh, by the way, you can't jump off the maze, no matter how hard you try. Oh, and if one of these things decides it's going to jump into the square that you're in, and you push in a opposite direction, it will lock you into that square, and it'll land on you. See? Well, actually, if I was using the joystick, you'd have heard me pushing diagonally toward, be like, hey. Oh, and there's some weird little audio issues. Let's see. My suggestion, use the D-pad on the Pro controller or the little left buttons on a Joy-Con to get the most out of this. It's not a bad game, it just needs some tweaks to make it a better game. And some of those would probably be maybe enemies that chase you. Maybe get rid of that lock so that when I'm pushing on stuff, it won't do that. Oh, and get rid of this too, by the way. You can hear that, right? I'm on quit and pushing B. Hear that? I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, let's see what we have here. This is version 1.02. I kind of feel they should add some more things, especially it would be nice to have some things to spend those coins on. It could use a 2-player mode, maybe something where you can make your own maze. There's a couple things I would also tweak when it comes to the AI on these. I like how these change the way the maze is. That looks pretty cool, right? And it is pretty cool. But I kind of wish there was an enemy that would chase me. I wish I could jump off the stage. I wish there were warp pads, like in Q BERT. I wish there were times where you have to jump on a thing multiple times. Also, I kind of feel like, one, they should make the enemies move a bit faster, which they do tend to do sometimes. When you're in the handheld mode for some reason, it seems like they're just kind of slow. Maybe that's just the benefit of putting in this onto TV. I would have made them chase me. And I would make them not so slow. And I would get rid of the lock. Because I want to be able to jump out of the way when something's trying to jump on me. Which is something you can do in Q BERT, but you can't do in this. You can also jump off the maze in Q BERT. I wish I would kind of put something called like I'd put it in an arcade mode is what I'd do. And the arcade mode version would be just like whenever you jump on something that you're changing, there'd be a little bar that fills up. Whenever you jump down on something that you've already changed, it would go down slightly instead of losing your entire combo. That way you could build together better points, and I would have online leaderboards. But this is a game that's like $5 on the eShop. $5 is coffee money essentially, and it's fine. So what you get for like $5 with this game is fine, but I kind of feel like the enemies need a little bit more variety. I feel there needs to be more of an incentive to get the coins after you've unlocked all the characters. I feel there should be more modes. There's quite a bit in here that I'd kind of like them to do and add in a future update. Heck, I would actually pay a little bit for the ability to have multiplayer in this, and some kind of arcade mode or score attack mode. Yeah. Yeah. I do like its little scream. Those bears make me think a little bit of like Triple Town. I think there's a Triple Town game that's kind of like this, like with the isometric look. And generally, this kind of wears its phone game stuff on there, because it feels like, I guess the coins were supposed to feel more like some kind of DLC or microtransactions at some point, but they kind of don't. It's actually really easy to get them. I do wish there were more variety of things. Like, oh, by the way, you can push the X button to make stuff go a little bit more, yeah. So you can see the entirety of your maze and plan out combos. I think they expect people to take this from a more puzzle approach. Like, oh, how can I maximize my, my points? I kind of feel that's what they're going for. But I kind of wish it were a little bit more, I wish it would encourage people a little bit more by, you know, oh, I'm actually, yeah, by having, you get chased by these things. That would, I kind of feel like that'd be nice. Watch him, he's gonna do this way. Messing up my combo. Or they could have a mode where the enemies move every time you move. Actually, I kind of feel like that would make it a little bit more like a roguelike in that regard, and it would actually add some interesting strategy in this game. Be like, oh no, the enemies move when you move. Which, that would be a good idea. Yeah. Again, more of this error. Characters. I guess I'll play a little bit more to, let's pick this pig. This pig is great looking. When you start out, you would just have, Totes the Goat and Zotes the Goat. Totes and Zotes. Each of these guys is about 50 coins, and each of these ones is about 100 coins. It's not that hard to get to your first 100 coins and pick any of these characters and then max out your coins real quick. The art style is cute. The music, I wish that the music changed a little bit for each character. You get the sound effect, but you don't get a meaningful audio change to the file. do 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 do. Yeah, we can only really get up to 2 in that part there. I mean, I could have gone for a better thing, but oh, really? They landed on me. Also, I kind of feel like the thing where it has you select and shows your lives like that is kind of clunky. It should just, I would rather it just go, instead of saying game over, retry, etc., etc., I feel it should just quick spawn. That's why this kind of needs an arcade mode. Even Q BERT has a version of Q BERT that's available that's Q BERT but faster and harder and better. Made by the original creator. He went back and made his own little thing, and if you have a Q BERT game and you actually meet the guy that made it, he'll go ahead and send you a board, a PCB board with the harder version of Q BERT. I kind of feel like this also should have maybe some warps, or I'm kind of thinking that maybe some of these levels, like the basic look for the levels is set, but then like where the obstacles are is changed up. I feel like an arcade mode would just have set ones. Yeah, that little bar would probably be pretty good, like that combo bar. And maybe something 2-player. Actually, some type of 2-player battle type mode where one character has one type of color and the other character has a different type of color, and you're just trying to get through stuff. Also, some way to kill the enemies for points would be kind of good. Because generally the game doesn't actually encourage fast-paced action. It actually tries to encourage more slow-paced thought on it. Be like, oh, should I plan my next moves? And just let these creatures that seem to not be too interested in chasing me go through and figure out the best way to maximize my scoring potential. Oh well. I had a good combo going. It was a good combo. Yeah. Generally, this is Totes The Goats from TUI. It's $5 if you want to try it out. That's pretty much money where it's like, you know, whatever. You can get about an hour or so with this. The smaller, younger kids will, they'll find more in it. It is based more of a kid's game, I suppose. I do wish it had some more play options for people who kind of want a little bit more from the game. I was kind of a bit disappointed that I unlocked everything so quickly, but the choice is to kind of see what the noises are these creatures make when you play as them. Oops. Oh well. There goes my perfect. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Yep. They expect you to be more strategic with your toadsing, I guess. Oh yeah, enemy. Like I said, it's like they want you to be more slow paced. The music is fine. I imagine that after a while it would grate on the nerves of most people by quite a bit. But it is closer to like a good old arcade game. It just feels like it needs a little bit more bite. Yeah. Also, I kind of wish I could jump off the edges. Yeah, I kind of feel like they want you to play it a little bit like I'm going to play this level right here. Oh my gosh, that sheep. Ah, dang it. I messed up my combo. See, I think that's how they expect you to play it. See? Kind of slow-paced. I almost feel like that's a little bit of a disservice. You go to get the best combo that you could, then you just kind of give up. And now I'm waiting. As you can see, this is a game that has all about fast moves and action. You get the top score by essentially waiting, being a little more patient. Ugh. Let's take these out because we don't need to worry too much about them. Yep. It was kind of dangerous. So, slow-paced Kirby clone. But you know what the funny thing is, like, not Kirby clone, Q BERT clone. But yeah, let's be honest, how many things try to be Q BERT? Not enough, to be perfectly honest. Ugh, no, I can't go across that, so, oh well. I think an arcade mode would probably reward you with like an extra life after a certain amount of points. And that's really kind of what I want. I want in arcade mode, which has slightly different rules and algorithms and speeds. $1,346. Okay, let's see what we got here. Waiting. Oh my god. You ruined my score. Oh well. I had a good combo going. Well, I wanted a good combo. Let's go jump right. part here is pretty dangerous because of the sheep. Done. Well, let's go ahead and just get another high score. There he goes. $1,455. Ooh, a wolf. Wonder if these guys will chase me. Maybe? Please chase me. Wonder if they'll eat the sheep. That'd be cute. Oh my god. Ah, whoops. Eventually I got to see some new enemies. Didn't really notice what their behavior was though. Yeah. You just play it for a score, but without an online leaderboard, I kind of feel like not as much inspiration there. So there's some more stuff that needs to be done with this game, I feel. But for $5, that's what you get. You know? And maybe in the future they'll add more to it. I'd like to add a couple little tweaks to the controls. That'd be good. Maybe a different dead zone. I don't know. There's some stuff for it. But yeah, that's Totes the Goat from Tui. If I were giving this a letter score, I would probably give it a C. It's a game that, like, hey, if you're looking for something that's like Q BERT and you can't track down Q BERT and there's no Q BERT on the Switch yet, this is it. This is good. I would imagine that like you play it on a cell phone a little bit differently, but I've never played it on the cell phone, so I don't honestly know. So my take on it is that as far as the Tui's project goes, I feel like Chicken Wiggle is a bit of a masterpiece that people really need to get into. And Mutant Mudds is still my favorite of theirs. Best music in my opinion. Zero Drifter's okay. Music is a little sparse. Still good. But Totes the Goats, I kind of feel like it's a little bit like Bomb Monkey, where it kind of needs some stuff. Sorry about that, but it's true. Totes the Goats is totes okay. It is a $5 game after all. It's not going to change the world. It's not going to be, it's just, I feel it needs a couple more modes. I think I've mentioned everything about it, and I've kind of, I really like the art style. I think the music's fine. I wish the music had more cues from the creatures that were on board. I like the little worlds change different based on the items, the creature that you're using. I just feel that it's other parts of this game seem to be aggressively mediocre. Is it a good game? It's a good effort. But I'm a person who really loves Q BERT. Actually, one thing I love about Q BERT is if you're playing Q BERT in the arcades, right? There's a little kicker on the bottom part so that if you jump off the thing, or when Coily jumps off, you hear a little kick, a little thing that hits the side of the board, or side of the arcade cabinet, kind of like a right? And that actually seems pretty cool. Also, what they need to do is add some kind of slight HD rumble to this. This really needs HD rumble. I kind of wish there were some more dynamic looking enemies too, and more dynamic enemy behaviors. I've got a slinky right here. And I think that maybe you should allow people to jump off. And there should be some kind of HD rumble for that. Each small step should have some kind of HD rumble. If you die by a spike, there should be a different kind of feel to it. When you pick up a coin, should be a different type of feel to it. There should also be some kind of other pickups, like something that lets you go through some of the obstacles on there, or something that gives you the ability to jump 2 spaces. I like that there's enemies to jump 2 spaces, but I wish there were enemies that would cling to like the sides. There just needs to be a little bit more dynamism for the enemies. Yeah. But other than that, I think it's an okay game. That's why I'm giving it a C, which is like a 75% or a 65%. It's not a bad grade. It's a you've slightly passed. I feel that it does need some more meat around its bones, though. It seems very bare bones, and this port seems kind of bare bones. But I do understand that Atui is pretty much like, let's go back over here. Let's quit for a second. Let's go down to credits. Design, art, and sound effects, Jules Watson. Programming, Philip Elder, Dr. Magic, Gordon K. Larson, Matthew Gamble, and the music, Roth Sukti. Special thanks from Susanna, Sam, and Spencer. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people essentially working on this. The Roth Sukti guy put together kind of one track, but I kind of wish he put more flair into it so it would change a little bit with each character. Yeah, that would probably increase the price of the game, and it's fine. I feel like this is a game with about at least $5 worth of content, but they really should have something where they let you. If there's something that needed DLC, it would be this. Like, it needed something for that. I feel that you can ace it too quickly, and then you're just generally going for a higher score. Right now, my top score is like 1,471. Come back in a few months or whatnot, and if I play like a quick game here and there, I'll probably get much higher scores than that, because that's how I play arcade games. But there's not really a way to show people what I'm playing on that, and I feel that that's a missed opportunity. There's also like, let's see, I'm playing Totes The Goat, right? When I go to my my friends list, if I have other people who are playing Totes The Goat, or if they're online, I want to see what their score is. Similar to, I think, let's see, they added something with the Mutant Muds, if I remember correctly, that lets you know, like, if you're playing it, I think it's supposed to let you know where the where other people are in the game, right? Kind of would want to see like something like when people go and look at your entry for Totes The Goat on your profile. I want people to look at that and see it say like Totes The Goat and then a high score, right? Yeah, I would kind of want that. 130 hours into Splatoon 2. But yeah, if I'm online with like this, I want people to be able to see what my current high score is on the little profile for it. If you can't have online leaderboards, that would be the best thing. So, my opinion on this is, if you're looking for something Q BERT-y, there's this. It's okay. It's not amazing. It needs a couple more options to fill it out. But if you're just fiending for some Q BERT type action or whatnot, just to jump around like this, you can't really go wrong with it. But it does need some more. It does need some more arcadishness. Yep. Let's see. GOTOTHATEES. I kind of feel like there should be something I can do here, like maybe some type of code you put in. Also, it would be kind of cool if there was a way to jump across from here to here. Like if there was in some of these levels, there's holes in between areas. I kind of feel there should be some kind of item that you should be able to use to let you jump over those. Similar to how those penguins or crows or whatever they are. Here's a penguin. I don't know what the other things are. Oh, let's look at this jungle level. Sort of. Yeah, you can hear its little sound effect. That looks fine. But what I'm seeing is I want something where I can go across that. Yeah, actually, let me go out from there a second. Okay, I'm gonna quit there. And let me grab one of these, let's grab this Goldie dog. Yay. See, there's a big difference between playing it slow where you're planning out your pattern and then playing it where you're not planning out a pattern. I think I should have been planning out a pattern. But once you've got the whole patterns down, you can kind of tear into it score-wise. Then you're mostly just waiting for enemies to jump to their doom or act entirely not out of self-preservation. Yep. Also, I keep getting these coins, but I have no reason to get them. And that kind of breaks my heart. Yeah. At least the animation is cute, and the graphics are cute. The music will either stick in your head and you'll be fine with it, or it'll annoy you. With most people, I feel like the music would probably annoy them. But let me tell you something about what I did to avoid ever being annoyed by music. I listened to Ode to Joy, on repeat for 24 hours straight, pretty much. Which, once you've done that, you can stand anything. You can phase out anything. But yeah, oh, I'm still talking about Totes the Goat. Yes, I am. But I'm still playing it a bit, because let's be honest about this game. Oh, I like that these are little fire extinguishers, or fire hydrants. That's cute. And most of the game is just that, cute. Unfortunately, it kind of feels like it... I feel like it just needs more. Oh no, we died. Oh, what'll we do? Yeah, we'll jump directly onto a spike. Oh yeah, I forgot I can't jump past it, diagonally like that. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. destroying that one. I thought for a moment that that sheep was just gonna fall off the stage, and I thought that was pretty hilarious. But yeah, we're almost done with that. It's trying to be more of a thoughtful Q BERT game. But it's not so much of a puzzle game. It's I kind of wish it were a little bit more arcadey. I feel like those birds are the least of a threat because they jump over me. Sheep are kind of dangerous because they tend to wait. Like instead of jumping at certain times, they'll sit there and wait. They'll wait for a more inopportune moment to strike. Jump up, sheep. There you go. Jump forward. Pretty much if you take your time and watch the enemies, you'll do fine in Totes the Goat. But I do feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 at least. I would feel that I'm kind of qualified to criticize this game though. And I will. And what I'm saying is that there could be a little bit more to it. Also, I kind of wish it showed me how many lives I had in some kind of on-screen thing, which is why I feel like an arcade mode would be perfect for this. It's gonna jump up. $1,818. I don't think it even displays how many lives I have on the loss screen. Oh, good lord. Watch. I can't jump off this. It's gonna kill me. So yeah, that's Totes the Goats. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this game. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that share button or that subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring that little bell so you're notified whenever we have a brand new video here on Area DMG. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up.